So today I want to give you some Warzone 2 tips and tricks for how you can stop dying in Warzone 2. It is no secret that this game can be incredibly frustrating when you keep dying every 5 seconds. So today I want to break down some extremely important tips so that you can stop dying and start winning more. Now the first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is if you're running a sniper rifle or if you're running an LMG, make sure you have an SMG or a very fast fire rate close range gun as your secondary. I cannot count the amount of times I've had teammates die because they're running a sniper rifle with a TAC 56 or a sniper rifle and an RPK. Look, if you want to snipe, I know it's not as viable as it was in Warzone 2. However, if you're gonna snipe, you need to make sure that your sniper support can carry you if you get into those close range fights. Most of the times that you're gonna actually die in this game are going to be at that close range. This is because if you get downed at range, most of the time you'll have a teammate there to pick you up or you'll be able to get a self-revive off. However, if you get downed up close and personal, that enemy is gonna thirst you almost 100% of the time. And for this reason, you need to make sure that you can deal with these threats up close and personal. I would suggest that if you are planning on sniping, make sure you carry a sniper support that is going to do you well at both close and medium range. This could be something like the AK-74U or the new Honey Badger or Sugar Weasel or whatever the hell sort of wish name Call of Duty came up for it in this game. Either way, you need to make sure that you can deal with those close range threats so that you don't end up dying all the time to people that are pushing you. Next, I want to talk about how you can get information during a gunfight. There's a lot of times in a gunfight where you're going to get broke and a lot of people will just go prone in a corner whilst they play, and then the person who broke them has an easy time just pushing in, stunning them, and then taking them whilst their pants are down. What I'm going to tell you is to never give up those angles. Always make sure you're like shouldering, and if you don't know what shouldering is, this is when you're plating or reloading or you're doing something where your gun is down and you're just tapping from left to right looking for where that enemy is and where you can get that information from. Most of the time you'll be fine doing this, and at worst you will just catch a couple bullets and you're already plating, so this isn't going to damage you too much. But what it does mean is you're not going to end up getting pushed from that same position that you've just been down from, and then when you have reset and you have full plates and a full mag, you'll be able to re-challenge those people and get that kill easier. But whilst we're talking about re-challenging, I'd also like to take this opportunity to tell you guys that you should not be peeking the same angle. There are so many fights in this game that end up just being like an ego challenge between two people who are holding two head glitches and you're just shooting bullets at each other until one of you goes down. This is not an effective way to play this game. Of course, you might get lucky 1 or 2 times where you get that down, but guess what? They've just gone down behind a head glitch and they're already self-reviving or their friend is getting them up. There is absolutely no reason why you should be peeking the exact same angle over and over again, and I guarantee you that if you are doing this, this is why you're dying a lot. Instead, once you have taken a few shots at someone and maybe you have broken them, reposition. Even if it's only 10 meters away from where you initially took that engagement, reposition. This means that when that enemy re-peeks you, they're going to have to spend those extra precious seconds looking for where you have gone, by which time you've already peppered them with a few shots, they've gone down again, and you've repositioned again. I said this in my video yesterday, but Warzone 2 is a battle of attrition. This means that you have a finite amount of plates and the enemy has a finite amount of plates. And the aim of the game is to just keep breaking away those plates so that they run out of plates before you do, so that you can get the easier kill. If you're just staying in the exact same place, you're going to get broke time and time again until you're completely out of plates. And then when the enemy does finally push you, you're going to be sat there with your finger up your ass with low health, just waiting to be killed. In any prolonged gunfight, the key is to make sure that you're dealing more damage than you are taking. And if you're constantly repositioning, the enemy is going to have no idea where you are when they do repeak, and you're going to be able to get those shots off a lot easier. And then finally, the last tip that I want to say is something that I keep harping on about, but people are still not utilizing this. Around Al Mazrah, there is a bounty of different tacticals and lethals that you can use, and as such, you should never have these slots empty. Every single thing in this game can be utilized, and everything that you pick up has a use and has value. For example, I see a lot of people passing up on snapshot grenades, which is stupid because they can show you exactly where the enemy is. Also, things like shock sticks, which might not seem like they have that much utility. However, if you do hit someone, not only is that going to give you the information regarding where that enemy is because you know where you threw that thing in the first place, but also if it hits someone, they're going to completely empty their magazine, meaning that you have a chance to run in there and rush them whilst they are reloading. Everything in this game has utility and everything should be used. And I'm sick to the back teeth for people dying with either nothing in that slot or they've not even used their tactical in the gunfight. These things can help you to no end, and the easiest way to win gunfights and stop dying is to make sure that the gunfight is literally as unfair for the other person as possible. And that about sums it up for these little tips today, guys. I really hope that this helps some of you stop dying. Now, for those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Would you rather be incredibly intelligent but have a very tiny penis, genius, or incredibly stupid but have a donkey schlong. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'm Average Joe. Peace.